This is Matt with AltCoinBuzz. Today we're going to look at this week's upcoming events in crypto and the news that matters to your portfolio. I'm going to demo a new tool for calendar events, and we're going to use Buzz to identify when your coins are going to start moving. So let's get right to it. Have you ever wondered how to catch things before you read about them in the news? Don't you want to know? Why do you always just have to read about this somewhere else? Well, I have this new good tool to introduce you guys to. You're going to be excited about this. Go to coinmarketcal.com, coinmarketcal for calendar.com, and we're going to look at this and demo. It's a cryptocurrency calendar, evidence-based and community-driven, and we're going to look at today's events. So I had previously clicked on this over here on the left and chose today. And we're just going to go 4 days. We're going to go 4 days to February 4th, catch some events. You can absolutely do this drop-down list and pull it by your favorite crypto right here. Look, they have everybody on the list who's got anything going on at all. It'd take forever. I'm just going to say all of them right now just to show you guys. And they have multiple categories for how you can identify events that are coming up. Airdrops, burns, community events, conferences. Most importantly, guys, when some of these are going to get added to an exchange, this is what you want to know. You have heard Jeff talking about this on videos. You've heard him all the time say, well, when it gets added to another exchange, things start to happen. You can sort these. You can show only certain hot events that are going on and hit the search button. I'm going to hit this search button for you, which I previously did. Just look at today's, and we are going to highlight some of the coins that I know you guys have been talking about out there. The things that you're in, that we've seen on Twitter, that I know Altcoin Army is involved in. Look, right off here, NEO has a developers conference. Now, this developers conference has been planned, it says, since December 9th, but it's a 2-day event. They're going to probably release news out there today. This is huge, guys. This was been validated by 900 votes, 93% here. This event obviously is happening. It's a biggie. That's an obvious one. Look at Omise Go's got one today, their first Q&A on YouTube. If you're involved in Omise Go, which I am, own that coin, then I want to know that. I want to find out the validity of this event. How many? 99% validity here. This is a great tool. Guys, I've gone through this over and over the past few weeks. You are going to love it. We got Ripple is being added to BitOasis. I'm looking for volume changes in Ripple. I want to see that spike. What happens when it gets added to the BitOasis exchange? You're going to read about that today. I'm in ADX. They are, they're sponsoring the NEO DevCon conference, the 2-day event that NEO's having. A lot of news on NEO. Here's some more, guys. Some of you are in this ITC I've heard about. There's the video this week we did on Nebulous. They've got a NASDAQ Entrepreneurial Center, 6 p.m. The founder is speaking at this event this week. Deep Brain Chain. I know you guys are in that. Okay. There's so much to go through on this. Look at this. We're on page 1. I'm flipping to page 2. And I already know for these 4 days, there's at least 4 or 5 pages that you guys are going to be aware of, want to be aware of coming up. So get on this yourself, coinmarketcal.com. Check this out. You guys are in Dent. They're being listed on this exchange. Power Ledger's the founders are speaking today. VIB, I know you guys are in that. We've got an extra airdrop that's ending on there. But here's what I wanted to get to today. Ends right there on LUN. Tomorrow on the 31st, here's the Tron events. Tron, I know a lot of you are in that, TRX. It is being listed on a new exchange. Pretty valid deal, 92% there. We have more partnerships, more exchanges here for Tron, more partnerships going on. Look for a volume spike on Tron. What you guys want to do on your coins that you're in on, get a calendar. Get your own calendar. If you are in Tron, if you're in Ripple, if you're in some of these other ones I've already mentioned in Neo, put these on the calendar and then watch what's happening. Is there a volume spike beforehand? Or when the founders say something and release news that they're planning something, are you going to be ready for it? Are you going to already be invested in these when the news breaks? This is your way to do it. You guys, this is digging in, doing your own homework. Hey, look at this. Tomorrow on the 31st, VeChain, they're announcing a partnership at London in late January. They're excited to start their journey with DNVGL. I don't know what that is, but you guys can check it out. I know you're in on that. Bitcoin Gold roadmap release coming up on the 31st. Bitcoin Gold roadmap release. We're only on page 3, guys. I'm just going to keep going through a few of these. You want to know these? What if you don't have time? What if you're at work? You're watching this video and you really need to know these things coming up. More VeChain news. Oh, that's the Bitcoin Gold. I'm sorry, I'll go to page 4. Here we go on page 4. IOTA, Internet of Things. I know you guys are in on that. Stratus is launching 2 ICOs. I know you guys are in on that. You're in Verge. We have more. This is still, guys. Omise Go has something on the 31st. They're having their first virtual town hall. That's at that 2-day DevCon event. Page 5. We've got a few more here. I've looked through this list earlier before I got on the video. Kanya. I do know you guys are involved with that. They're doing a 30% coin burn. These coin burns tend to have a little bit effect on the market. You need to watch out for that. Here's Walton. Jeff was talking about that this week. What is Walton doing? Oh, they're converting from the ERC20 to the WTC tokens. How's that going to affect Walton? A lot of news on Walton. A lot of events. There's Dragon Chain. Smart contract protocols and APIs coming up on it. We are still on the 31st, guys. More Bitcoin Gold news on the 31st. ETH Lend, I know some of you are involved with that. Air Token, we are on page 7. I want to just get us to, we're not going to go through all these. I just want to show you the depth and the amount of things that they have on here. Another Deep Brain Chain event. Clearpoll would at least get you to February 1st. We're going to make this a weekly event. I'm going to go through some of these. We'll go more in depth on the highlights on this coinmarketcal.com, but it's just important to know about this tool. You guys have to know what's happening with your coins that you're in on. If you're invested in this and each one of these, then it will do you well to just be aware. I'm still on the 31st. We're at the 2-day Neo conference. Still. Now, this is what's nice about this. What you guys can do is go up here to the top and just pick exchange. Do your search. Do those dates. And it's just going to pull what's getting added to exchanges. So I was trying to get you guys at least to the 1st of February. That's what's great about the news in crypto. There's so much going on. There's so much happening. You don't have to wait a week in crypto. It's like a week in the normal markets. I mean, a year in the regular stock market time. Still looking through here. Well, we at least got to February 4th when I went in and put in just things getting added to the exchange. So you can see how much information is here. If you're involved in any of these, oh, here it is. This is the big topic. My goodness, what's happening with Electroneum? Trading of ETN and Next Exchange will be available within 3 weeks or so. This is what everybody's looking for on this. We had a lot of talk on this, a lot of videos on this. Jeff did it. Gosh, so much. Many of the coins you mentioned, This is how you can observe the buzz or the volatility. Volatility is a really big subject, and we're going to go into that in future videos. But I just wanted to mention it right here because volatility has been low. The range of your coins moving back and forth in the market, the big ranges, there hasn't been a lot of volume, a lot of buzz, a lot of back and forth. Things aren't moving 20, 30% in a day and then dropping 10 and then moving up 15. So it's been light. Volume's been a little light. That's okay. Things have consolidated and stabilized. Now, some breaking news tonight. I wanted to show you guys this and just get the conversation started. On CNBC tonight, I think this was about 2 hours ago. This is something you guys are going to need to be very aware of. New cryptocurrency rules just came into effect in South Korea. Miss Ming here reports this. Remember last year when South Korea tightened up? They were talking about regulation. It greatly affected the markets. You guys know this. You know South Korea was a big player on the exchanges and brought a lot of volume to the market. And when the threat of regulation got pulled out or put out there, things happened. All right. They are putting in place some rules that tackle anonymity and money laundering in cryptocurrency space Tuesday. The consensus here is these rules are bringing greater legitimacy to cryptocurrency markets and are positive in the long term. A lot of people are saying that. Rules to introduce this regulation in South Korea really messed people up. But look at this. Most people, as they see this, they are looking at this as a very positive sign. A representative of South Korean crypto exchange, BitThumb, which you know is the biggest one. We're going to look at BitThumb's list and what kind of volume they do and what you need to be aware of. They said that operations have gone smoothly on Tuesday and nothing hasn't changed in terms of coin transaction. Meanwhile, participants in the crypto space said that steps taken by South Korea were positive on a long-term basis. I like this, guys. You need to look this up on CNBC. Look at what's going on in South Korea with the Korean won. Here is a great thing for you on Crypto Compare. I showed you this on the last video. You can go on CryptoCompare.com. We're going to have the links in there for you. And you can do Bitcoin volume by currency. And you look at all the players in the world. We talked about the US and Japan being big ones. Generally, if you look down here on the list, Bitcoin volume for the Korean won, KRW, is listed right here. They're 3, 4, 5% of the market at any given time. It's not small, guys. It's not small at all. When you look at Europe being 6%, this can greatly affect the markets in the next couple days. I'm going to predict that it does. So if you go to the top here, and we have Bitcoin by Korean won total volume for 1 month, you can see which exchanges are popular. BitThumb, Corbit, Local Bitcoins, and Coin1. Now, BitThumb has, at this point, and we're just looking and scrolling along to today, what are they? 79% of the Korean market. So this is what you guys need to watch out for today. On the BitThumb exchange, this is real data right now. Which coins are BitThumb trading the most? If they own 80% of this market in South Korea and regulations are relaxed, or they're going into play, but people are relaxed about it. You heard that this might be good for them on the long term. So you want to know if this is good for them to put their money back into crypto and the volume increases, the volatility starts to increase this week in South Korea because of the relaxed perception people have that it's okay. They're just going to have to play according to the rules. You want to know what's going to move the most. What are the top ones? Look at the top here on BitThumb. Ripple, EOS is in second place. Ethereum. Bitcoin is in fourth in Korea. Qtum, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Litecoin, and Monero. That's your top 10 on the BitThumb exchange. I am predicting movement this week on these. As these things happen in South Korea, volume is going to come back into that market. They're going to be a bigger player. things are going to be better. If you are in these, look for volume spikes. Look on your charts and look at how things are moving. Can this affect you? This is the buzz that I'm talking about. Use the buzz in the news to identify when your coins, in particular these top 10, I think you're going to see some action in these this week. Be watching out for it. I'll put this in the show notes. You can go right to CoinMarketCap and you can see that. You can see that this might be this might be your week if you're in those. Check it out. One last thing in buzz and news. Just wanted to report on this because we talked about it last video. This is the crypto.robinhood.com early access. This is the amount of people in line. Last time I told you guys about this. Remember, this is the Robinhood app for stock trading, and they're adding crypto in February. We don't know exactly when, but first they're going to add Bitcoin and Ethereum, and eventually 16 cryptos. There are now over 1 million people in line to get this app and to begin trading crypto on the Robinhood application that's coming up. I think that's huge for volume. That's more buzz that you guys need to be aware of. Not just this stuff in South Korea, what's happening with mass adoption with everybody. All right, we got to get going, but this segment that I do is about stuff that interests me, and I hope you guys are interested in it too. I think it's going to help you in your research. I think it's going to help your portfolio. If you do like that and you have comments, put it in the comments below. And please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so every time a video drops on AltCoin Buzz, you get a reminder of that. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.